guess so, said Simon, clearing space on the desk to write. Let me do it, Mallory said. You guys will take forever. Just tell what to write. She unstoppered the ink and dipped the pen. It made a scratchy but legible line on the paper. Dear Boggart, Simon started. Do you think that's polite? Jared asked. I already wrote it, Mallory said. Dear Boggart, Simon said again. We are writing you to say that we are sorry we messed up your first house. We hope you like what we made, and that even if you don't, that you'll stop pinching us and other things, and that if you have Jeffrey and Lemon Drop, to please take care of them because they are good mice. Got it, Mallory said. Okay then, said Jared. They put the note on the floor near the little house and left the library. Over the next week, none of them had time to visit the library, even through the linen closet. Construction people and movers were milling around the house during the day, and their mother was watching them closely at night, even going so far as to pace the hallways. School had finally started, which wasn't as bad as Jared had feared. The new school was small, but it had a fencing team for Mallory, and no one was too mean to them their first couple of days there. So far, Jared had managed to behave. Best of all, there were no more night attacks, no more scuttling in the walls, nothing other than Mallory's shorter hair to make it seem like the whole thing had really happened. Except that Simon and Mallory were as eager to visit the room again as Jared was. They got their chance one Sunday when their mother went out shopping and left Mallory in charge. As soon as their mom's car pulled out of the driveway, they rushed up to the closet. Inside the library, very little had changed. The painting leaned up against the wall. The birdhouse hung from the sconce. Everything appeared to be just the way they'd left it. The note's gone, announced Simon. Did you take it? Mallory asked Jared. No, Jared insisted. There was the loud sound of a throat being cleared, and the three turned toward the desk. Standing on it, in worn overalls and a wide-brimmed hat, was a little man about the size of a pencil. His eyes were as black as beetles, his nose was large and red, and he looked very like the illustration from the guide. He was holding a pair of leashes that attached to two gray mice that were sniffing the edge of the desk. Jeffrey, Lemon Drop, Jared squealed. Thimbletack likes his new house well, the little man said, but that's not what he's come to tell. Jared nodded, not sure what to say. Mallory looked like someone had smacked her in the face, but she hadn't figured it out yet. The mannequin went on. Arthur Spiderwick's book is not for your kind. Too much about Fae for a mortal to find. All who have kept it have come to harm, be it through violence or through charm. Throw the book away, toss it in a fire. If you do not heed, you will draw their ire. They? Who are they? Jared asked, but the little man just tipped his cap and jumped off the side of the desk. He landed in the bright flood of sunlight in the open window and disappeared. Mallory seemed to break out of her trance. Can I see the book? She asked. Jared nodded. He'd taken to keeping it with him wherever he went. Mallory knelt down and flipped through the pages with her fingers quicker than Jared could read.
I went for a walk on a stalk of weed, and it felt I was all out of work, like a jerk was a joke, and I was out of ideas like I is. And it took me till the end of time. I was all out of luck, like a duck that died. at the end of the line, and it took me till the end of time. I was all like a duck that died. I was all out of juice.
Hey, Jared said, what are you doing? Mallory's voice was weird. I was just looking. I mean, this is a big book. It wasn't a small book. Yeah, I guess. And all these entries, all these things are real? Jared, that's a lot of real. And then suddenly, Jared understood what she was saying. If you looked at it that way, it was a big book.
I went for a walk on a stalk of weed, and it felt like 1,000,000,000 feet. I was looking for a friend at the end of the line, and it took me till the end of time. I was all out of luck, like a duck that died. I was all out of juice, like a moose.